51st state, where the beat drops great. No map needed, just sounds completed. 51st state, where the beat drops great. No map needed, just sounds completed. 51st state, where the beat.
Excuse me, that's
Hi everyone, welcome back to the 51st State Podcast. I'm your host, Stephen Charles. With me today,
Gaby Michelle.
And Tammy.
Guys, thank you so much for being back. Really appreciate the support. As you know, we are supported 100% by our Patreon. So you go to patreon.com/51st State. You go on there for $7 a month, US. You get the opportunity.
Or the privilege.
No, opportunity.
Okay. To give us some subjects that we're going to use on the pod or ask us any questions that we can answer. So it will be a pleasure to interact with you guys that way. Also, you get extra content that we're going to start posting really soon. So every week you're going to get extra content like in the forms of like mini episodes and stuff like that. So if you can't get enough of me, Tammy and Gaby, you will know where to get us. It will be on Patreon. And lastly, as you know, LS Cream. I know there's a lot of cables on the table right now, but eventually they're gonna disappear. But yeah, you get LS Cream in the US at Total Wine, in Canada coming soon. Yeah, you go to Total Wine in any states that you want. You go to creamls.com. We have a store located on there. You write your zip code. It will tell you exactly the closest location that you can get it. If not available in your proximity, you can have it delivered. So go check it out. We have the LS Cream 5K challenge going on right now. You can win you can win $5,000 by simply getting a bottle of LS, making a cocktail, taking a picture, make an original cocktail, and making a picture, tagging 2 of your friends, tagging LS, and basically we have judges that are gonna choose the best recipe. They're gonna redo them and so forth, and choose which is the best one. And with that, let's get the show on the road.
Quick question. In regards to the prize of whoever gets the best drink. Mm-hmm. I'm assuming you guys have like a rating system,
yes.
Visuals, taste, and all that
100%.
Presentation.
Yep.
But have you guys ever considered, or maybe you have and you decided to go with that route, but have like first place, second place, third place, runner up, but obviously the main prize.
So, in the past, we had a runner-up prize of $1,000.
Okay.
This year, we decided to just go with one winner.
Okay. It wasn't like that last year?
No, last year we had 5,000 and 1,000.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Okay. I thought you only had.
So we had 2 winners.
Yeah. Oh shit. All right, that's dope.
Yeah. So this year we're going.
So basically, you have tried. You have done it that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we talked to the judges and we decided to go with one.
Cool.
Yeah. So, anyways. So, Gaby, Tammy.
What's up?
Something happened this week, and it's regarding a clip that I did.
Oh, that.
So rewind to Kendrick Lamar Super Bowl performance, right? Which, again, in the messaging, I understood. But when you're on a platform like this, maybe some people are going to misconstrue the message because they are not from the culture, right? And I gave the example. These guys were not with me.
Debate.
Right. These guys were not with me. But we have a responsibility when we have these huge platforms, even for rap artists, R&B artists, whatever it is, to try and mitigate and get that bridge open and understand that other people are looking at us?
I think it's a nuanced conversation. I think that you should never embarrass yourself or embarrass your community. Mm-hmm. But I also don't believe in code switching or making yourself lesser, trying to fit in to make other people that really oppressed you comfortable. Mm-hmm. So,
because that's what she said.
No, she's holding it in, not that. Because we had a huge debate about this.
So my heart.
These people, they don't like you anyway. A lot of these people are not going to like you anyway.
Yeah.
So no matter what you do, they're not going to like you. So if you're not going to like me, at least I'd rather stand on what I want to stand on right? And gain the respect of myself and people that I respect, as opposed to trying to be somebody that I'm not, trying to appease you and you don't respect me at the end of the day anyway. So I think it's a balance. Like I said, I mean, you know, you represent yourself, but you also represent a lot of other people when you have a platform and when you have, you know, a voice. So that's important to be mindful of how you're representing yourself. But I definitely don't think that we should, you know, walk on eggshells trying to make other people comfortable.
Wait.
We can't say that it's the first time that it happens. It's just that it's the first time that a lot of our fellow Americans got involved in said topic.
So I didn't expect Rashad to
accept the
to collaborate on the post.
Yeah. That was nice that he did.
But I mean, that's the point, right? That's what we're still trying to pierce through a different demo, right? Like, so.
And that was nice that he said. I love Rashad.
Yeah, he's cool. Good
Yeah, shout out to Rashad. But yeah, so anyways, so this week we're gonna start by talking about this because I think it showcased a lot of what's the word that I'm looking for?
Different opinions.
I felt it showcased a huge problematic
in
our community.
Okay, perfect. So I'll start by saying what happened. I thought that this was a good clip because when you look at the episode, the bulk of the episode when we had the guys on was talking about accountability in terms of our community. And it's not a question whether they agreed or not. We were having an honest conversation about how black people are portrayed in the media, in hip-hop, and so forth. And specifically talking about what happened in Montreal, in Longueuil, with the young kid that died after a police officer shot him, not even 15 seconds after arriving on the site. And I was stating the fact that if these guys were just kids, normal kids, just playing around with a basketball, no ski mask, no nothing, which is again part of hip hop culture. You know, the ski mask, the baggy pants, you know, the slang, all of that, whatever. Maybe the police would have not felt threatened and therefore at least not shoot as fast. At least.
Oh my God, I'm done.
Okay, wait.
Okay, but what
Gaby, first, why don't you... Okay,
I'm
go ahead.
going to add... Okay. My God,
but state that you understand what I'm trying to convey.
I do. I understand what you're saying.
I understand it's ridiculous.
It's just that the way I know that part of what you're saying, you're
Come on. Unlock your phone so I can show you some stuff.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, no. I know that since I know where you're coming from, you know that when it comes to certain things about your point, I vehemently disagree. First of all, regarding the clip, I don't think there's anything wrong with the clip. The clip is fine, but when you put the clip and you add the question, it changes everything. It's kind of like I don't know. It's kind of like okay, you have a topic, but you put a question that will incite the person to interpret the clip a little differently.
Right.
It's like listening to the clip. We're all in the clip, but in reading the question, everybody knows that the question came from you.
I hope they know the question came from me.
How can they not?
I made sure to.
But it's not a good question. It's not a good question.
It's not a stupid question. It's not a stupid question. I think there's no stupid questions. Everything can be asked.
It's too black and white. It's not nuanced at all. It's too like is
coming from a black
saying is hip hop responsible for all violence regarding the police? That's what it sounds like.
Exactly.
It sounds dense.
Especially, but I find it's not a bad question. It's just coming from a black man. That's where I'm like, okay, there's how Sway, how you doing that? You know what I mean? Like how could you ask that?
There's so many points, so many comments that were made. Obviously, whenever a person was saying, you know, they're not Americans. Well, I mean, technically Canadians are American, by the way, just for everyone.
But even then, it was
Canada, North America. We are in America. But I digress. We get what they mean by saying Americans in general. the whole idea of, there was one gentleman who said something along the lines that he grew up in the hood in the States, and he grew up a few years in Canada. And I always take everything with a grain of salt when people write messages, because there's only so much you can convey in Instagram or in Twitter. But sometimes you'll say a sentence like, oh, and that was one of the issues I saw when you were in Canada. And I'm like, I grew up in the hood. I know that the majority of black people in our community share the same sentiment than the average black person in the States. You know, in terms of not caring to get quote unquote outsiders' approval, right? I understand your point. You're basically trying to say in general is the certain hip hop media, is it doing us any favors in terms of how the outside perceive us? Are we attracting more negativity than positivity? To some extent, I get it. But when you say you're not talking about all hip hop, but the main example you took was Kendrick, how can a person not say, well, it sounds offish? If you're talking about, you know, the younger demo that are basically rapping about drugs and drug consumption constantly and gratuitous violence, when you know that they grew up in the suburbs and they have no background whatsoever in growing up in the hood, but that's the type of art that they want to put out there. And then you have some other crazy kid who's just going to emulate that.
Yeah, but it's kind of like, okay, so I hear what you're saying, but imagine, like, I don't hear white people asking fellow white people the question of, hey, does heavy metal or death metal or rock influence all of these mass shooters? I don't hear white people asking that. Because at the end of the day,
does it matter though?
No, but what I'm saying is that why do we blame our art when white people are not blaming their fucked up art?
But one second, just to add to this, I'm a big
proponent.
Yes.
Oh, look at you coming out with a big word.
I don't.
But my English is bad.
I've never been.
But my English is really bad.
I've never cared.
Your English is not bad. Still.
I've never cared about what our neighbors do.
No, I know, but
I don't like to compare or whatever. Like,
yeah, but we need to, because we are. I feel we are our worst enemy, and that is something that we've seen in the comments. The way that I would say 90%, okay, maybe not 90, I'll put like 85% of the comments were bashing the question. And it's like, there's no stupid question, first off. Second off, it's not because we're Canadian or we speak French that
it was funny when they kept mentioning him being an immigrant or whatever.
No, and that's the thing, is like, no matter where you go, there's hip-hop. Hip-hop originated, in the 70s in the US? And by early 80s, it was already in France. By mid-80s, it was here in Canada. So, difference of what? 10, 15 years?
I'm not going to lie.
Let's not, you know what I mean? And hip-hop is still fairly new, to be honest. So, listen.
Details to me.
Exactly.
I don't waste my time on semantics and people that don't necessarily have their facts straight when it comes to certain things. So 100%. The only thing that they'll say is, "Hey, you're not American, therefore."
But that's the one thing that kept bothering me, because I'm like, okay, the girl Stevens that you were talking to.
No, but that's what I want to talk about. That because I don't think Gaby saw.
You didn't see? You did?
The girl that was trying to get me, and I got her at the end. I admit that was completely.
No, but I mean, that's social media, guys.
No, I know it's social media,
but a lot of people think like that, Gaby.
But and we are our worst enemy.
I'm not saying that a lot of people don't think like that. There's only so much a person can say after watching a clip. She clearly probably did not watch the episode.
She did not.
Even I might be mistaken, but whether she watched the episode or maybe she's just basing herself on a clip, we all judge to some extent. We all do, some more than others.
Okay. We're nuanced.
Anybody will say in general. The only difference is some people will be like, you know what? From what I'm seeing, this is what I think. But granted, I don't have all the facts. And I'm not going to just start blasting online. I'm not just going to start texting and sending whatever. So I'm not going to start bickering. I'm not going to start doing a bunch of back and forth with a person that I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea what background does she have.
I don't know what her maturity level is.
Listen, I'm not going to... the same way that I'm not going to dismiss a person's opinion because, again, that's their opinion.
You're entitled
but
to
it's
it,
the same way that I'm not really looking for their opinion to begin with. We're podcasting. You know, a person is going to say, well, clearly, by what I'm seeing, you're going to do content to go for the clicks and blah. Listen.
I just want to read to the viewers like some of the things that were said to me, which were really
what
hurtful.
cracked me up is Stevens, who says, I'm gonna answer your comments on the podcast. And then she's like, I don't need you to use my words on the podcast. Ma'am, this is public. You can do what you want. When you post something on the internet, your picture could be there.
But you know what, guys?
She says,
wait.
okay.
You know me. I wouldn't even read whatever she said.
That's true, Gaby.
I don't even
Gaby
want
va même pas
to. I don't want to
fouiller
shed light
real
into
talk.
some stranger's comments, post, and even the fact that she made the comment as if her words are gonna elevate our show.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
So I'll respect that, and this is what I'll say to people.
No, go.
I think it's still interesting as a social experiment to see the reason why we started the 51st Date podcast.
Yep.
This is exactly why. Because even Rashad and Troy, them being as elevated that they were curious to understand how we lived.
Yeah.
Because sometimes they're like, so, okay, so you guys, like, for example, like, they didn't think that we had a discourse about the Super Bowl. They didn't think about that. They didn't know it was happening. To my point, what I'm saying is,
are we surprised though?
we're not surprised. But what I'm saying is, I'm always going to remember being a young kid, 11 years old, being in New Jersey at my cousin, and she lived in Irvington, New Jersey. And at the time, I didn't know, but it was sort of the hood. Sort of. Not really, but like, you know.
It was
not affluent, whatever. And you know, when you're a kid and you get that little bit of freedom because your parents let you with your cousins and now you're roaming the streets. You're from Montreal, but now you're in New Jersey and you're walking with them and you're meeting some of their friends.
Have you been to Queens and Bronx back in the day?
Not back in the day. I did a lot of New Jersey. No, I did a lot of Jersey when I was younger. My family was in Jersey. I didn't have any specific family in Queens and Bronx, whatever.
So you didn't have the cockroach experience when you were younger.
I mean, listen.
I had the rat.
Listen.
Yeah, I know. Me too. Exactly. Cockroach experience and all of that.
But what I was saying is, so I'm walking with her, and she's like, hey, listen, that's my cousin. He's from Montreal, like Canada. And the guy was like, oh, word? Yeah. So, like,
the mountains.
Do you live like in igloos and stuff?
There's a lot of
the one thing
lack of education.
So
in
I think what happened in the comments is that. What happened in the comments is that.
Yeah. The only thing, and again, I think it's something that we already know. I think we know obviously a lot more about them than they know about us.
100%, but that's a damn shame.
It shows in the comments because they'll be like, clearly it must be because clearly, but again, we're traveled. We have
even
family,
if we weren't,
But I'm saying,
bro, like I said in one of my comments, I probably saw more of the U.S. than some of those people.
It makes a difference when you've traveled. When you've actually seen and lived.
Yes.
I'm not talking about resort travel.
No.
We're talking about literally living
it does
and spending time learning about the culture.
I'll
never forget when I stayed. That's why I was a kid. A kid wasn't that long ago. Long enough. I stayed in New York long enough to the point where I realized that my own accent changed. I started to speak like I was from New York. And then when I caught myself, I was like, God damn, but I spent time there.
Yeah.
So it's like, again, you at the same time, we're trying to, like you said, bridge the gap, have these types of conversations. We need to obviously pick and choose what we want to address or stress over. I understand your point about the lady that made the comment, but at the end of the day, when you're having a debate with a person that you don't know where that person is coming from, then where are you going?
You can't exactly, because you don't want to lower yourself to a person's level, right? So I get it. But my point to what you were just saying, whether we're traveled or not, at the end of the day, we are black. And no matter where you go, if you are black, you are facing discrimination from white people and white people in authority.
Automatically, yeah.
Period. So it doesn't matter whether a person could be from Alaska, never set foot outside of Alaska. That person is black.
And you have to understand. I think a lot of
The
people.
person can ask the question.
A lot of the people that responded were sensitive to the matter as well.
But
right?
you
They were
see,
sensitive to the question. They've heard it a million times already.
yeah, but that's a problem.
Yeah.
But you see, that's a problem. We lack maturity as a community, which is why we are so divided. It is why we are not elevating. It is why we are not advancing at the rate that we should.
Mm-hmm.
How can that type of question, you already know, I don't agree with you on that topic. But at the end of the day, it's not a fucking stupid question.
Yeah, and it's an opinion also.
And it's an opinion. I disagree with it, but it's an
exactly.
opinion.
We
No,
can
but
discuss.
guys,
We
yeah.
could, like,
Yeah.
guys. I'm sure that we could, because and by the way, I do want to address this, and I'm gonna put a video after that because I don't want to spend a whole part on this. But
I love
so one of my points was always the fact that, and I understand that the clip it said, like Gabby, you said, the way that the question is posed, right? Some people are gonna have issues with it. I totally get that. Okay,
If you take the title and taking I guess the biggest darling in hip hop right now,
Yep.
which would be Kendrick.
Yep.
I'm sure most of them will rub the wrong way.
Yeah.
So, well,
Okay. So when, like, as soon as you said that, the people go to the first easiest answer, which is what a lot of people
Reaction.
said. Yeah, but police brutality existed before hip hop, which is slavery,
But that's
which is the
That's not
history
the
of.
question. You're not asking, is that the origin of it? So, but there you go. People, unfortunately, the black community, I come back to what I'm saying, is overly sensitive. We have to be able to agree to disagree in full maturity. We have to be able to accept another person's opinion, even if we disagree with it. I disagree with you, and I fucking accept your opinion.
Right.
And I went to bat for your damn stupid ass opinion that I disagree with.
Right.
Because I'm like, at the end of the day, hold on a second.
And also, that was not at some point. It was not the question. So,
No! But
so
let me see.
there was one guy that said that said and to me that's the issues with the U.S. right now, and the reason why the Democrats are probably going to lose the next election also because this is the liberal Democrat way of thinking, which is I'm a victim, right, and everything is against me, right? Give you Exhibit A. One of the guys in the comments said. Yeah, so they killed MLK. They killed MLK, and he named other activists that some of the names I didn't know. I'm totally honest with you guys, whatever. But yeah, he named 3 people. The NMLK said and they killed them before the rise of hip hop and whatever, right? Whatever. And I responded and I said. Yeah, they killed JFK too.
It's true. It's true. It's true.
And again, sometimes what happens is like we're stuck in our own bubble. We're like, yeah, they killed MLK. Yeah, they killed JFK for the same freaking reason.
Yeah.
Progress.
Yeah, exactly. No matter who brings it, they don't want it.
Listen, they killed JFK because he was trying to do something different.
Okay. So
That's it.
So we need to move on.
Yeah. But let me put on the video.
Exactly the question. Well, how was it? Question. What was the question exactly?
You mean
No, it's just the guy was given a comment.
you mean the clip?
The title.
The clip is hip hop culture responsible for the way that the black community is seen in the eyes of the police.
Just saying that makes it sound like it's the only reason. When
Yeah.
I read
Yeah, but
that
that's
to me-
perception though.
Yeah.
Because factually speaking,
Tammy,
no.
Tammy.
Well, I mean,
Is hip
Gabby,
hop-
let me.
Wait.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Am I?
It doesn't say is hip hop the only reason. No.
If you say,
Gabby, I gotta disagree.
can I just finish?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
If you say,
I'm still gonna disagree,
If you say,
nigga. The fuck?
Is Tammy responsible for the death of whatever? If I say, what kind of interpretation can there be if I say, is Tammy responsible for this person's death? What kind of interpretation?
So please let me answer. Sorry,
Okay,
thank
go.
you. So I hear you.
Car crash.
No, I hear you. But when we're gonna read a sentence, it doesn't matter how we could perceive it. At the end of the day, is it factual? Is the question, is the only reason why hip hop is negatively, let's say for example, perceived by police, the reason why for brutality, whatever the fucking the question was. It didn't specifically say, is it the only reason? No, it's our perception of it.
Responsible.
Because,
what does responsible mean?
Yeah, responsible there's not sole responsibility. It could be multiple people responsible for something.
Okay, but when...
I understood the... Wait.
I understand you're saying that when you say responsible doesn't mean that it's the only reason.
It doesn't mean it's the only reason.
Well, to me, that's semantic-y. Because when you say responsible, it still means, is it the main reason?
Nope, that's an opinion. That's a perception.
I'm gonna
Can I
go
right ahead.
I'll break in the middle.
Okay.
I'll break in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. I want to say something. I hear you. And this is where I feel, again, it kind of plays into what you were saying, Stevens, that we often play the victim mentality. Because honestly, even though I disagree with the question, I disagree with the topic, I disagree with your point of view, Stevens, but the question I understood is, does hip-hop add to the fact that police don't fuck with us, and then they come through and they beat the fuck out of us because they perceive us as negative or dangerous or crime or whatever the case is?
I question if you see it that way because to you when you read that sentence that's what it means to you, or because you already know where he's coming from?
No, because
the word responsible to me is clear.
But wait.
Then take it. Then read it as a stranger that doesn't
this
know
is gonna
anything,
confirm.
this is what you're reading.
No, this is gonna confirm what I'm saying. It is all about perception.
Mm-hmm.
So my perception of it is, number one, I know Stevens, so I know where he's coming from. And number two, according to who I am, my personality, that's how I read it. Your personality, you're more a person that's catégorique.
No,
right?
I'm not a person that... to me, the word means
exactly.
But I think we're both right in that sense. I think.
But that's why it's okay.
But wait, I'm gonna act.
We can perceive it.
No, but wait.
He would have said does it play a huge role in, or is mainly responsible? But when you say mainly responsible, that's one thing. When you say responsible, that's like c'est la raison. That's the reason.
No, but you see, that's your perception, and I get it. My perception, I get it.
That's the definition.
No.
Oh, you want to change? Oh, okay. I understand. You.
But it just goes to confirm.
Yeah,
but listen, it just goes to confirm. It's all about perception. Because then, if you were the one... Words are powerful, yes. But if, let's say, you were an African-American from fucking New Orleans, okay? And you read Stevens' comment, right? If you were mature, logic, nuanced, and wanted to contribute something positive, even if you disagreed with it, you would pose the question, hey, listen, King, I just watched your video. I heard both sides. What do you mean by the question? Do you mean that it is only responsible? There's a way to answer when we are unsure or unaware.
That's if you're unsure. That's if you're unaware.
You gonna tell me that you really feel that question is
what I'm saying,
accusation?
No. What I mean,
Gaby.
Okay, Tammy. So
but wait,
Gaby,
let me put in something because it might help. Okay. Tammy, I'm more...
You would confuse so many kids in English class.
Tammy, the reason why I agree more with Gaby, even though I understand your point, it's because, yes, part of the reason why I wrote it that way...
I know you wanted some clickbait. I know.
No, it's not only clickbait. It's the fact that I believe today that one of the biggest detriment to our image is that.
Yes, because you're crazy. But it's the way... For me, again, this is just me... I feel that the question was not an accusation. The question was not saying, is hip-hop the only reason? No, it just said, is hip-hop responsible?
Right.
Is fast food responsible for me being overweight?
Yes.
But not totally.
You're confusing me. But
if you
know what it is?
But
it's the fact that my ass don't want to go to the gym.
But if you stop fast food and keep the rest...
Not necessarily. I still gotta go to the gym. I still gotta drink more water. I still gotta do this.
No, but it depends on.
No, you guys are. And anyways, for me, I'm
what type of fast food?
No, exactly. No, but I'm just saying. For me, I feel like, as a community as a whole, we have to be less.
I think we need to come at each other different.
We 100%. You see.
Oh, the lack of respect is like.
It's crazy. But it's because people were throwing shots at everything, at us, at how we look, at our accents, And I'm just like, hold on a minute. Is this how
we don't care that you black. You're an American.
No,
we don't care.
And then it's like, okay, are you guys aware that there are black people all over the fucking...
A lot of them don't care.
They don't know, but that's the problem with...
They have Donald Trump syndrome.
No, 100%. And that's the problem with Americans.
What they did to us. Careful now.
No, but I mean, it's a fact.
The problem with Americans is that, unfortunately, history and what we learn in school we don't learn about Canada like Canada learns about US. We don't learn about the history of Canada like Canada learns about the history of the US. Unfortunately, ask people, where is Quebec? Huh?
Is that where we'll
Come
go?
on,
for sure,
come on. Geography.
For sure, 100%.
So I think that plays into it as well. I just thought it was a shame to see how everybody came at the question. I disagreed with it too. But I would never come at someone like that. Even in the comments when I disagreed with what they said, I would always come with respect.
100%.
Because that's how we're supposed to address each other.
100%.
We're gonna have a conversation after the pod about the word responsible.
Okay.
Oh,
All
God,
right.
Jesus.
Let me put this on. Let me put this
Let's
on.
go.
If I start coughing on you.
You watch yourself.
So nigga, I'm already man. Hell yeah, I wanna go back there. I should have never known.
Who's that? Charleston, what's his
Yeah,
name?
Charleston White. Give me a quick second.
I like him. You like him?
Boy, they don't know, nigga. Yeah, I
Okay, I'm gonna put you in bit of
Okay, I know we're
context.
not watching 30 minutes.
No,
of
no,
this
no,
shit.
no, we're
Okay,
not.
come on now.
I let you nigga. His rapper song. His rap lyrics. I thought you rapped it. I did.
Premise. Charleston White, DJ Academics. I think they're at ComplexCon right now, happening I think in Vegas, where they had the verses. If I'm correct, I think NBA YoungBoy had a show there also. Guys, correct me if I'm wrong. I might be wrong. Okay, like whatever, but for sure it has something to do with that. So NBA YoungBoy has been doing one of the biggest successful concerts this year, tour, right?
Really?
Yes. So come to find out, I mean, I'm not a fan of his music. I actually don't know who he
I
is.
find him
But
fine as fuck.
I probably heard his music, but don't know who he is. Whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, but I know the name. So basically, Academics has been basically following sort of NBA YoungBoy and his team and covering some of his
Okay.
tour dates and whatever. And he brought DJ Vlad recently to one of the shows, and now he wanted to do the same thing to Charleston White because Charleston White wanted to see it for itself, the movement, right? So they're having a conversation about YoungBoy and his lyrics
Okay.
and what it is. And I thought it was a direct link to what we were talking about, and I just
Let's
wanted
see
to.
what Charleston was.
I wanted you to come in there so bad.
I was looking at. I
think
rode
you think
around and looked at
differently.
the fans.
They were-
All them
come on,
grown
it
ass
wasn't
people,
that.
with all them grown ass people with that high green ass, light green ass slime bandana. Man, that shit. Man,
You know kids that look like that.
I
Kids that look like that. When you talking about you've been in boys' homes,
I know. And most of
and you see misguided kids, maybe kids aggressive.
these are the kids that can't read. These are the kids who mama sold the food stamp. These are the kids out the project. These are the kids that's aggressive, violent.
You were that though.
No, I wasn't. I have no violent history. I was in a hospital from the time.
What about your friends?
But I listen to me. I was in a hospital from the time I was 5 to 12.
Okay.
I didn't play outside with kids.
Yeah.
So I fell in the washing machine at 5, broke everything from my waist down. At 7, I put my eye out. So from 7 almost till I was 13 years old, I had 9 eye surgeries. Nigga, I don't really get to go outside and play till I'm 13. I'm in the hospital having eye surgery. I'm gonna have an eye surgery, so I ain't violent, nigga.
Okay, let's take it off of you for a minute because honestly,
So
I feel like you identify with kids like that.
I do.
When I hear you speak with kids, you talk for them kids.
I do. This is how I identify them. Because my cousin was the poor kids in the projects. I would go spend the night over at their houses sometime because this is my family members. But these are the kids who mamas was on drugs, who my mom would have to get out of CPS. My cousins, right? So I don't really get to meet these kids because I'm not from the hood. I'm not in the projects. I don't get to meet these kids until I go to a middle school that the project kids catch the bus to our school. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The project kids. So they just started moving projects into the suburbs in the late 80s and 90s. So nigga, I don't go to school with project kids until the 90s, 91. So let me finish. So I don't start meeting YB fan like kids until I go into juvenile.
I don't think they're that though.
They are.
And by the way, for everybody tuning in.
So let me just say,
Go ahead.
how I became introduced to YB is from working with the kids in juvenile, in alternative school. That's how I got introduced to the Go-Yayos, the YBs, and the King Vons from working with these troubled, at-risk juvenile delinquents. So I have a program called A Street Life Cycle. It's a 16-week curriculum that I used to teach with the Texas Juvenile Justice Department. I developed that curriculum from working with kids, tapping to them off their music. Hey, who's your favorite rapper? If a kid tell me who their favorite rapper is, I already know what type of character traits he has. So I used to train volunteers, teachers, and school officials to say one of the fastest way to bond with children is to find out who their favorite rapper is, go listen to that rapper, research the persona of that rapper, and come back and ask me, man, why you like this guy? All he talk about is killing people. So if I say, nigga, who your favorite rapper? If he say Zero, he's a loner. So a rapper lyrics is the traits of these children. That's why they're drawn to them. That's why they can sing every word.
I want to push back on that a little bit.
Okay.
I've been to about, I think this might be my 11th show, which I feel like it's a lot. Might be my 11th YB show, right? I don't think most of his fans are just kids that are just angry.
I see grown folks too. I seen some.
You know what I see?
What?
I see. It's an outlet.
They're hurt. They're hurt, and
it's a form of expression for them.
Well,
some of them, and it's a wide range of them. Some of them it might be rebellion. Some of them might be that's what's being suppressed. Some of them might be I want people to see us. Some of them are just joining in the group, but it feels like a mix. It's just not all one people.
They just stopped fighting and killing each other between YB, Dirk, King Von, Rondo, and all. They just stopped killing 2 years ago. And the fans was beefing and fighting amongst it. So all of a sudden you telling me it's kumbaya now? If that was the case, all of these trained law enforcement agencies wouldn't be on eggshells right now if that was the case. I understand it's a form of expression, but it's also music used to act out in that same form of expression. Because if all you hear is what you hear, then it becomes a display of your behavior, right? So let me just say that it's not anger music. So I say, nigga, who your favorite rapper? If he say Zero, he's a loner. So a rapper lyrics is the traits of these children. That's why they're drawn to them. That's why they can sing every word.
I want to push back on that a little bit.
Okay.
I don't like academics, but I find that's a reach though. Like, I mean, I agree with academics. Like, well, let's just push back on that.
I don't understand. I think people pick and choose what they want to aim at and make it the main or the responsibility of one main thing, whatever that they're bothered from. Mm-hmm. To say that we've had this discussion before. Obviously now, to the new listeners that we have, they're not necessarily aware that we've had this discussion before, mm-hmm. But who in their right mind are going to say that children or kids or adolescents, they're not influenced by whatever it is that they're interested in?
Max.
What are we talking about?
No.
Like, at the end of the day, at some point, we need to stop big... to me, it almost sounds like politics. Hey, I'm going to get these votes by bashing this, and all of the people that have the same idea as me, they're going to want to adapt, that they want to adopt the same thoughts that I have, are going to also vote for me and follow me. It's like, yes, and anything that's detrimental to our community needs to be addressed fairly and logically. Because if hip-hop disappears, I guarantee you it'll just be whatever negativity that comes from it will be replaced by something else. 100%. So are we trying to make things better or waste time on dumb shit?
Okay.
That's how I feel.
I agree with that.
I agree 1,000%. What I'm saying is I think we can get somewhere by simply acknowledging that, a little bit like Rashad said, like, it's not smart to walk in the middle of the street, broad daylight, with a fucking ski mask in your on your face, right? And the only thing that we're saying is that
we're giving them all the reasons and excuses to shoot us.
Exactly. So that's the fact. And after that, what I was saying, and I just want to just to be sure everybody understood, I did not look at Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl performance and think to myself, oh my God, this is bad, these are thugs, whatever. I understood. I know some people will not. That's it. That's all I said, And based on that, you can have negative comments, you can have blah, 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 you can have whatever, and then it could potentially lead to something if these people are dumb, you know. And again, you compound that on
the kids are going to be dumb for a long time.
and you compound that with the rest of society, the way that
we have some at home. Kids.
Yes, we do.
Yep, they do dumb shit every day.
Yeah, we do.
Every day, 24/7.
Yep, there you
Shout
go.
out to the twins.
So
Mommy loves you.
but yeah, so but yeah, so anyways, okay, so we'll put a lid on that for now. I'm looking forward to revisiting this conversation, but with other people in the room, to have other perspectives, you know, and also solutions, right? Not only, like you said, Gabby, bickering and stuff like that, like whatever, because we're turning in circles, you know, at one point. But yeah, I think it was eye-opening to see the comments and see how Black Americans see Canadian Black.
I think it's how they see anything
Black
that's
Canadians.
not Black America.
100%.
that's
It's not
what-
just a Canadian thing. It's
it's
they are very self-centered, unfortunately. But
Yeah.
I don't think that it's on purpose. It's lack of education, lack of understanding, and when I say lack of education, doesn't mean that they didn't go to school. It just means that the educational
lack of
system
experience or awareness.
does not teach that, unfortunately.
I have a problem with whoever that's gonna tell me, hey, I lived in Canada.
Sorry.
I have an issue with anyone that's gonna say, I have lived somewhere for a while, therefore I know the country.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Or a person that's never traveled but is gonna say, hey, you people.
yeah,
and
yeah,
you've never even
100%.
met one.
And to close the conversation, we have another exhibit.
Hey, why don't you play some Kendrick? I mean, you were talking about Kendrick. No?
I agree with his fucking.
What are we doing, man?
Yeah, 100%.
That has got to be one of the worst fucking.
But at the same time, I can say that, hey, maybe that's the clip and that's the example you should have showed in the clip instead of talking about Kendrick.
Okay, you see, hold on. Now you getting somewhere. Now you see, Kendrick is because it's conscious and it is for the elevation of Black people.
No, I was talking about Kendrick because of Super Bowl platform.
Yeah, no platform. But I'm just saying.
But your main focus was on stuff like that.
Exactly. The main. If let's say
When you
the
were talking
question
about-
would be posed, okay, is this type of hip hop contributing to number one?
Yeah.
You know, our Black community being dumbed down, being unfortunate. You know what I mean? Is it contributing to STD rates?
Because at the same time,
To
that's
STD
not-
rates.
Yeah.
Is it contributing to criminality? Is it contributing to police brutality? I am sure that 85-90% of Black people would say yes. And it goes back to what Rashad said. You can't embarrass your
You don't wanna
community.
embarrass yourself.
You don't want to embarrass yourself. You don't want to embarrass your community. How is she saying, no need to use protection, nut all up in me, and I'm going to go pop some perks? So basically, I am going to self-abort my baby by drug usage.
But at the same time, I can say
That
that
shit's
she's
crazy.
speaking. At the same time, I can say that she's still speaking of a reality, though. So
That's
I
the-
mean, at
and
end
that's
of
the
day, what do you
sad
want?
part.
What do you want?
That is the sad
Anyway,
fucking
let's keep it moving.
part.
All right. A little bit.
And it's not just, that's not just our community.
Yeah.
White people be doing that shit too.
No, and again, white people be doing it, but they don't have the same consequences as us. That's
Exactly.
it.
That's a big
it.
fact.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So a little more, something more light-hearted.
Yeah, I would
And
never be in
they are
that.
buying everything. Go ahead.
You would never catch me in that.
Heard rumors that they might be buying Warner Brothers.
Yeah, Saudi. So people are not seeing the image yet, but so basically they're saying Saudi Arabia unveils first ever Sky Stadium,
Yeah.
and the images are pretty crazy.
No, thank you.
So
100%.
I am not.
Never.
No.
Oh, you have a section that's extended.
Yeah, no, not me.
No,
I am not
ever.
You know how heavy?
in a stadium in a skyscraper.
No, bro.
But that's how you see, and you know
But
what?
People they go. The people that love to go to Mount Everest will gladly go to this.
I know, but where I find that is sad is that there's people, millions of people that are dying of hunger.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? That have no medical supplies, that have no actual clean water, and then you have people that are going to watch a fucking football game in the sky, and that's where I'm just like,
Or pay millions to go see the Titanic.
yeah, or pay millions to go see the Titanic. It's like, this is how we see that our world, unfortunately, or human nature in itself
It's
is just fucked up. That's why I feel like we live in a simulation because it just doesn't make any sense. I mean, like, I just don't get it. It's
simulation.
we live in a simulation. Yup. And did y'all hear that apparently 3-Eye Atlas is touching down? Is that the name of the alien space crew?
Yeah, the rock, whatever it is.
The rock. Apparently, it is traveling 245,000 kilometers per hour.
Yeah, per second, I think.
Yeah, per second. Yeah, and it's supposed to touch down here, Canada. They said apparently 6-7 weeks. It's 6-7 weeks out. Apparently,
It's not. It's not.
It's not. It's not true.
You need to unplug that algorithm of yours. They're messing up with your head. So 3-Eye Atlas will be closest to us in December.
Okay.
It'll be closest to us in December.
That's literally what the fuck I just said. A couple of weeks.
No. So
that's not what I said.
A couple of weeks is 2 weeks.
Okay, fine. Fuck off.
Go ahead. You were saying. And what about?
They are waiting. They are waiting to see.
Trajectory?
Yeah, because right now there's a lot of debates because it seems that what it's composed of is kind of weird, so they don't know exactly if it's a comet for sure.
Okay.
So wait. So it's gonna get close to the sun soon. If it sticks to its orbit after getting close to the sun, we know it's a comet and whatever. If it changes, there's a strong chance.
Strong chance of what?
Chance that it's a probe.
It's something else.
What's a probe?
Like an
Something
alien
that's
spaceship.
being manned.
Say that.
Something
Say
that's
that.
being
You,
controlled.
say with your chest, aliens.
That's what it means. That's what a probe is, Tammy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
My bad, y'all. Hey.
We're with you. We're with you.
Hi.
Okay, back
So
to
aliens
dumb,
are coming.
Back to dumb shit.
Are we ready?
They're already here.
Back to dumb
They
shit.
are here.
Back to dumb shit.
Shit already?
Oh.
Can I get a pack of Supreme with cinnamon cuddles? 19.
Smack. I'm so tired of watching violence.
That average jacket is everything, though. Okay, he killed the man. That's craziness.
Oh, you shot him?
Yep.
I didn't see. Yeah. So
Thoughts?
Okay, but wait.
Is that a new expression now?
Yeah, TV turned off. Yeah.
Oh, I get it. TV turned off. Yes, metaphorically.
Okay, but do we know, and again, do we know for sure that they did
That's
not
all
have
it
any
is?
history?
Yeah, that's all.
Because, I mean, for talking to someone else's girl,
but darker is
you're going to serve 80 years in jail.
The
because
altercation.
a guy's not only going to talk to your girl, now he's going to fuck your girl because your ass is going to be in jail. So what's good now, bruh?
I mean, the dude's on camera anyway, so. It's on camera.
You know?
The other person's unarmed. He wasn't life-threatening, and he got shot. So.
That technically should be our first discussion. I think we're going to have to do little edits.
Which one?
On the pod.
Oh, and the order.
Yeah, because this is what we should start with. I'm clocking it.
I mean,
clocking it.
Yeah. Okay.
No, yeah. If not, only if I'm lying.
Oh, we can talk about it now.
So.
Gaby, I think this should be the first.
No. By the way, Tammy, when you have a topic, you don't necessarily have to come right away with the blunt of the.
No, but I think
sensitivity-wise.
Yes.
Oh. I don't think.
So
I don't see it that way, but
we are today. What's the date today? October 29th. Today.
Yes.
Yes. So we're October 29th, and basically, Hurricane Melissa just touched down yesterday on Jamaica.
Touchdown left is now in Cuba.
Yeah, and it left a lot of devastation in Jamaica. We are
our thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and prayers to everybody there.
The ancestors are with y'all.
Yeah, and
we've seen some pictures, videos, friends, family.
Yeah,
a lot of roofs torn.
Yeah,
destroyed.
Flooding.
Have you seen the images of the hurricane? The
eye.
Yeah. You saw it?
It's crazy.
It's crazy. It looks like, you know what it made me think of? It made me think of those You know the movie that nobody saw from Marvel.
Cotton Cat, no.
Oh, the Celestials.
Yeah, the Celestials. Exactly.
It's
Time.
Yeah. Or
So
whatever.
so Tammy, basically in one of the Marvel movies, there's they're talking about the creation of the world, and one of the images that was left. So, anyways, there's those big giant beings that are like celestials. They're like really like the beginning of the world.
That's what
like,
they're
whatever.
called. Yeah.
And whatever.
Eternals.
Eternals, exactly. Yeah, Eternals. Thank
The
you.
movie's called Eternals.
Yeah, the movie's called Eternals.
And
Anyways, and the image of the eye, when you look at the eye with the clouds and the way that it's
All
formed,
around, yeah.
looked like an image that was done in that Marvel movie
Really?
of
That
that
was great.
being stuck in the water and whatever. Like it seemed like it was like
But that
Yeah,
seems
so
kind
real.
of. That seems kind of.
Like prophetic.
Yeah, to a certain extent.
But anyways, it was just to
Talk
me,
about
it seemed unreal. And you know, today with AI, like you never know what's
Nobody
real, what's
believes
not.
anything anymore. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, did you guys see, in the midst of this devastating occurrence that has so many fatalities, so much destruction, people were making AI videos
course,
of
sharks.
Hurricane Melissa, sharks in the
Sharks
streets,
in the street.
which was adding to the fear,
Yeah, of course.
you know what I mean, of the people that are there and other people, it's just,
It's messed up.
it's messed up, definitely. So our thoughts and
And
prayers
it's
with,
like-
Jamaica, Cuba. I know Haiti got hit also.
No, Haiti.
Got hit a little bit with
Yeah.
some fatalities.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now it was going to Bahamas and Bermuda.
It's crazy.
But still strong.
Not as strong.
No, not as strong.
No,
Every
it's
time it
like
hits
It's
land,
lower and
it's
lower.
it diminishes.
Yeah.
So
which is a good thing.
I don't know
Yeah.
what to think about this next one, guys.
I can already tell I'm about to be real mad.
Hey man, make America great again.
Really, eh? And that's the song that they chose to post it with? You didn't hear it? Really?
Is that the original post?
I don't think it's the original post, no, because it said this is the legacy Charlie Kirk left behind. So I don't know if
No,
that's
but I
the.
mean, when in terms of the
song?
music selection.
I don't know.
Honestly, oh my god.
There's craziness.
It's like I have to be careful with my words.
Yeah, I mean,
Right? 'Cause
go ahead.
there was a time where I had my first reaction with
White
like
people?
a physical reaction, like a bit more on the violent side. At this point, it's all about, again, I don't think it's a coincidence. The last few years in the States or in America in general, white people that feel and think a certain type of way towards us are emboldened to share it now openly in public and in their racism.
Yep.
And we need to do something about it.
And I agree with
We need
that.
to do something about it because at the very least, I honestly, that's how I fundamentally think. Preferably respect me, or you might end up fearing me. I kind of feel that way. I kind of do. I kind of really do feel that way. So
I'm here for that.
whatever needs to be done, and when I say
We need to get our money
when I
up.
say it legally, because we obviously know that the justice system doesn't work the same way for us versus quote unquote whoever that's not us. No, I don't want to say them, but whoever that's not with us.
Yeah.
But this shit needs to fucking stop, yo. Okay, go back to doing that shit at home, like in the comforts of your own home where we don't see it. Because it's showing that we don't mind showing you what we think about you.
100%, and it's not just
And
that;
it's
it's
pissing me
you not finna do nothing about it.
That's pissing me
That's
off.
the
But that's the
that's
only reason
that's
why.
the that's
Because
the
you
that's
feel
the
protected, you feel safe.
you
by
feel
doing this
protected. But you see, that's why I think it's so important for us to get focused as a black community and get our money up. Like, look right now, what's going on in Jamaica? almost the whole island is mashed up.
Yeah, people
right?
are gonna use that as an excuse to fucking go over there and do whatever the hell.
Not just that, but my predictions. I hope I'm wrong, and I hope that our black people that do got them type of bags come through and save the day. But white people are gonna come in and buy up all the land.
That's what I just said.
And that's what you just said. Oh, okay, that's what you were trying to say.
That's what I mean. Like, people are gonna use that as an excuse
to come
in and we're here to.
Already, all the hotels are pretty much non-black or non-Jamaican owned. Now people are gonna come in, save the day, but then after that,
for their wallets.
And that's the problem. Like, money talks, money and violence. And I'm not saying we need to be violent.
We don't condone violence, but at some point,
some lessons need to be learned in blood. I'm sorry. Some lessons need to be learned in blood. I firmly believe that. That's me. But I think that money talks. So if as the black community we're able to get our money up, people gonna stop playing with us. That type of shit, no.
The young girls that did that, do we know what was the idea behind it? Like,
no idea. I think
it's
Halloween for sure.
I'm still curious.
It's Halloween for sure.
Okay,
I think it's in link to Halloween.
But even then, no.
We already know that. I'm just
no. I was not excusing the reason. I was just saying.
What was the idea behind it? That's what I'm curious.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But you see, that's the problem. And you know what? I want to say one thing. Kind of off topic, but on topic. Okay. So y'all know I dance salsa, right? Bachata, whatever. I went to a workshop last year, end of 2024. Okay, when I was in my beginning of bachata. And the teacher, a female, non-Latina, non-black, okay? She's Lebanese, okay? Female bachata teacher, Lebanese, okay? Straight hair, amazing teacher, great, super great dancer. She was trying to make me do this head roll thing. And she said, your hair is not really it's not appropriate for dancing. You didn't really think about that when you did your hair like that, right?
Interesting.
You might want to change it.
Interesting.
Now, again, this is a Lebanese bachata salsa teacher, dancer, okay, who is telling me as a black woman with natural styled, beautiful black hair.
She's judging you, that's it.
But it's not just judging, it's...
To her, your hair is not appropriate to the image that she has in her mind when it comes to
But she's teaching a dance that stems from us.
Right. Everything stems from us.
Everything, but that's a problem, and that is, again, it comes back to...
It's the same thing that Dominicans don't want to be called black.
But at the same time, what you guys should know that I bet you even if she knew, she doesn't care.
Yeah, that's also,
Yes, 100%.
Reappropriation.
Yeah.
Exactly, and that's exactly, unfortunately, what happens when we do not have our money together. That's what happens when we don't have our shit together. Do our own shit, exactly. I can't wait to go in competitions. I can't wait. I'm starting 2 weeks from now, first competition. I can't wait to. My hair gonna be looped. This is what the fuck I'm doing. Bitches. The fuck, my hair is inappropriate for salsa and bachata. Bitch, where, how? Listen, ma'am, you are teaching a fucking dance. The steps, the first steps stem from what? Us. The originators of bachata literally have their hair locked, but my hair is inappropriate because I can't.
So a lot of these people were only good for labor.
Yes.
Anyway, keep it moving.
Speaking of that, look how beautiful my hair. Oh, and look at that. All the things I just did gave me a little style. Let me see the camera.
That's amazing.
Oh my God. Oh, that's what you want to watch, Stevens?
No.
Let me call Miriam.
No. Miriam doesn't have any issue with that. I have an issue with that.
Is this a new video?
Yeah.
Who is that? Megan Thee Stallion?
Yeah.
She lost a lot of weight, eh? These are videos.
Oh, the videos.
I can't watch this with my kids. We can't watch these music videos. It makes me so. And sometimes when I hear certain songs on the twins' phone, I be like, "The fuck is you watching?" Because I know.
But at the same time, we had songs too.
We didn't have videos like this though. This is softcore porn. Some men can come off of this.
Of course.
They could come quick.
I'm not wobbly.
Off of this.
I'm talking about the lyrics. I mean, we did have Little Kim.
She was not. It was not this. The video.
The lyrics.
Oh, lyrics. Yes. Yeah.
Lyrics. I'm not surprised. It's nothing.
This is softcore porn.
Now that's the standard in
yes,
today's
and also access. right? A little bit like you were saying about your kids and my kids and your
access is internet.
It's
We don't have
uncomfortable.
So that's where I'm coming from. You know, we're not going to start the conversation again, but a lot of
That, for sure.
a lot of kids that are not of age are going to be watching this.
A lot of kids that are not of age are watching
On Pornhub, because that shit don't- you don't
but
need
I'm
to
talking
sign
about
in on nothing.
Back in the days on VHS and shit like that.
Bleu Nuit.
Bleu Nuit. It was
No,
okay.
but guys-
But let me finish. We need to again, like, whether you want to police or control, you want more control.
100%.
There are ways to do
Yes.
it. I know people that, you know, when it comes to their children, they don't even have access to anything on weekends only, and it's very limited. At the end of the day, nothing is perfect. There are going to be leaks, you know, through the cracks. But if you want to make sure that your child isn't exposed to certain things, you can to some extent. But to think that your child will never witness or see certain things that they shouldn't, children are curious by nature. I can tell you the boxes of porn throughout the years as a child, whether I went to my uncle's or the friend's family, and then
Going to porn stash,
the cousin would find the
VHS.
porn stash hidden in the parents' room, and we would watch porn, and we were 7, 8, 9 years old,
Yeah, for sure.
finding it nasty, not understanding what, but we were curious,
Yeah.
and we every time we had an opportunity, we went straight to the box.
For sure.
So again, now it's on.
When did you
know,
start watching porn?
Never. So,
Well, he lived in a cave, but yeah, no.
Tammy, I never told you the story of the girl I tried to save in
Oh my God. I wasn't there, thank God.
Y'all know I'm sick. I can't laugh too much. Try to save her from what?
Say it.
From
Why
what?
are you hesitating?
Yeah, you tried to save her from
I'm
what?
calling someone that's gonna.
No, you say.
No, yeah, I'm calling someone that's gonna back me up, and I tried to save a stripper in the Caribbean.
Oh my God.
I tried to save her.
And the crazy thing is that I
Of course you
believe you that you really tried to be like, man, why are you here? How can I help you? What can we do? Let's pray together. What's
What are you
going
doing?
on?
What are you doing?
But yeah,
Hey.
we were in Tortola, British Virgin Islands, and my friend worked there, and so me and the boys we went there, and they decided one night to go to the strip club. But, you know, it's a small island, so there's like one strip club.
Okay, yeah.
So, anyways, the girls come on, and basically at that point, I'm the only one like
Not enjoying it?
And after she was done, she came and saw me.
Yeah.
And she was like,
Are you not enjoying this?
What's your deal?
Oh.
And we started talking. I was like, why are you doing this? What happened in your life?
Oh my. And she's like, I don't want to talk about this. Give me some money.
Odds are she's doing something that's easy to her, or maybe not necessarily, but the money was worth it.
I was in a relationship at that time with Miriam, and I think if I would have been available, I think, you know.
You would have tried to save her.
No, I think not in that.
you would've
I think
fucked
her.
She would want to fuck you.
Yeah, 100%. Like.
You see, every guy. Listen, pause.
No, I'm not.
Every guy in a strip club thinks that the stripper wants to fuck
See,
him.
I just said,
Fuck her.
I
No.
just said, I don't think that, and she just finished her sentence anyway. Every guy.
T'as vu?
It's the same.
I hope
word.
you cute to your face when you. Of course, you wanted to fuck me. Of course, ben oui.
Of course.
Ben oui.
But that's him saying that, and we're not surprised at that.
No, we're not
We're not
surprised.
surprised.
She would have the privilege sucking your dick.
Damn straight.
Get on Patreon to have access.
I see the tears.
Exactly.
Privileged to fuck Stevens. Yes.
Some top tiers.
I swear.
All right.
Patreon?
Okay, guys, we're gonna continue the conversation on Patreon right now.
Yeah.
So go to patreon.com/51st State, not 51st State podcast, just 51st State. And just come and join the conversation. And Tammy, I'm gonna put you on blast right now.
I'm just like, about what?
We're finishing with him.
Putting me on blast.
You need to take care of those clips.
Oh yeah. Oh,
You
it's
need to
true.
take care of the
Shit.
TikTok.
That's true.
But she was sick though.
Yeah, I was sick
she was in
and
Philly.
Yeah, I was in Philly. Yeah, we'll talk about that in Patreon. But yeah, okay, I'm on it, guys. I'm gonna be on the clips. I'm gonna be taking care also of TikTok
get these people's,
and
you know.
Yeah. You know what?
Received
you
know, it's
You're
people
right.
are waiting for us.
People are waiting for us. Okay. All right.
All right.
Anyways, put it on blast.
No, put me on blast. It's true. No. Like real talk is true. Big
so,
time.
guys, thank you again for being here. So, see you on Patreon.
And see you next week. Peace. Bye, y'all.